All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Billy Boy on the What's Up Show with Kevin Samuels. Today's episode is Mexico's greatest footballer, Hugo Sanchez. Yeah!
Yes, absolutely. Let's go.
Go!
Hugo Sanchez. From the
Woo!
streets of Mexico City to Hunan Puma's glory, been lighting up La Liga with Atletico and Real Madrid, 5 league titles, 5 Pichichi trophies, and that scissor kick flair.
All right,
Fans, tell us.
go ahead.
Drop your favorite Hugo moment in the comments. And hey, smash that like, hit subscribe, stick with us.
All right, translate that into Spanish.
Sí, claro que sí. De las calles de la Ciudad de México a la gloria con los Pumas de la UNAM y luego brillando en la liga con el Atlético y el Real Madrid. 5 títulos de liga, 5 trofeos Pichichi y ese remate de tijera espectacular. Afición, déjenos su momento favorito de Hugo en los comentarios y no olviden darle like, suscribirse y quedarse con nosotros.
Go! So what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to everybody. Today we're talking about one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced, a football legend who conquered Europe, thrilled millions of fans, and proved that a player from Mexico could become one of the world's deadliest goal scorers. His
That's
name is
right.
Hugo Sanchez.
Sanchez!
Sanchez.
There you go.
Many football historians consider him the greatest Mexican footballer of all time because his incredible success in Spain with Real Madrid, his spectacular bicycle kick goals, and his remarkable collection of championships. If you love history, legendary athletes, and inspiring success stories, stay with us because this is the episode going to be exciting from beginning to end. Kevin,
Oh, it's already.
translate that into
Claro,
Spanish.
claro que sí. Muchos historiadores del fútbol lo consideran el futbolista mexicano más grande de todos los tiempos por su increíble éxito en España con el Real Madrid, sus espectaculares goles de chilena y su impresionante colección de campeonatos. Si te apasiona la historia, las leyendas del deporte y las historias de éxito, quédate con nosotros porque este episodio va a estar emocionante de principio a fin.
Hugo Sanchez. Today
Sanchez!
we'll be examining facts, not hype. We'll explore Hugo Sanchez's journey from Mexico City to becoming one of Real Madrid's greatest goal scorers and why so many football experts place him at the top of Mexico's all-time list. All right, from Mexico City to football stardom. Go ahead, Kevin, and start reading where it says Hugo Sanchez was born in Mexico City.
Hugo Sanchez was born in Mexico City in 1958. From a young age, he showed extraordinary talent and athleticism. He joined the youth system of Pumas Unam, the national university team, where his discipline, technique, and daring style quickly set him apart. With Pumas, Sanchez helped win a league title and a CONCACAF Champions Cup. His early success in Mexico earned him attention overseas, and soon European clubs came calling. What made him special wasn't just his goal scoring, it was his creativity, his famous acrobatic bicycle kicks, and the fierce determination that signaled Mexico had produced a global star. That's the spark. From Hunam to European dreams, you can feel the liftoff.
Hugo Sanchez, translate all that into Spanish.
Hugo Sánchez nació en la Ciudad de México en 1958. Desde muy joven mostró un talento y una capacidad atlética extraordinarios. Ingresó a las fuerzas básicas de los Pumas de la UNAM, donde su disciplina, técnica y estilo audaz lo distinguieron rápidamente. Con Pumas, Sánchez ayudó a ganar un título de liga y una Copa de Campeones de la CONCACAF. Su éxito temprano en México llamó la atención en el extranjero y pronto los clubes europeos comenzaron a buscarlo. Lo que lo hacía especial no era solo su capacidad goleadora, era su creatividad, sus famosas chilenas acrobáticas y esa determinación feroz que dejaba claro que México había producido una estrella mundial. Ese es el inicio del despegue. De la UNAM a los sueños europeos ya se siente el despegue.
Hugo Sanchez!
Sanchez!
Hey! His scoring ability, speed, timing, and athleticism made him stand out almost immediately. He helped Pumas win league titles before attracting the attention of European club, a major accomplishment during an era when very few Mexican players successfully moved overseas. Conquering Spain. All right, Kevin, read where it says after providing himself in Mexico.
After proving himself in Mexico, Hugo Sanchez made the jump to Europe, joining Atletico Madrid in the early 1980s. There, he became one of La Liga's most dangerous forwards. His acrobatic finishes and razor-sharp positioning turned heads across Spain. Then came the big move, Real Madrid. With Real, Sanchez dominated, winning 5 straight La Liga titles and finishing as the league's top scorer 5 times. His bicycle kicks weren't just flashy, they became iconic, symbolizing his creativity and fearlessness. By conquering Spain in such a dramatic fashion, Hugo didn't just earn trophies, he earned respect as one of the most clinical and spectacular forwards in world football. That's the high point, the era that stamped his name in history. Pure class, pure instinct, pure Sanchez.
Hugo Sanchez, translate that into Spanish.
Claro, después de demostrar su talento en México, Hugo Sánchez dio el salto a Europa, fichando por el Atlético de Madrid a principios de los años 80. Ahí se convirtió en uno de los delanteros más peligrosos de la liga. Sus remates acrobáticos y su instinto para ubicarse en el área llamaron la atención de toda España. Luego llegó el gran paso, Real Madrid. Con el Real Sánchez dominó, ganó 5 títulos de liga consecutivos y fue máximo goleador de la liga en 5 ocasiones. Sus chilenas no eran solo espectaculares, se volvieron icónicas, símbolo de su creatividad y valentía. Al conquistar España de forma tan contundente, Hugo no solo ganó trofeos, se ganó el respeto mundial como uno de los delanteros más letales y espectaculares del fútbol. Esa fue la cima, la época que grabó su nombre en la historia. Pura clase, puro instinto, puro Sánchez.
Sanchez. All right, Kevin,
Sanchez.
read his accomplishments included what?
His accomplishments included being the top scorer in La Liga 5 times, winning 5 consecutive league titles with Real Madrid, and delivering unforgettable Champions League performances. Sanchez combined consistency with spectacle. Week in, week out goals, plus those jaw-dropping bicycle kicks. Earning the Pichichi so many times shows sustained excellence, not just flashes. He wasn't only winning, he was defining an era, and that's why so many rank him as Mexico's GOAT. It isn't hype, it's hardware and highlight reels night after night. That's legacy territory.
That's Hugo Sanchez. Why many considered Hugo Sanchez Mexico's greatest footballer? So why do so many experts call Hugo Sanchez Mexico's greatest football player? Because he didn't simply succeed, he dominated. Read your part, right, Kevin, where it says Hugo Sanchez was.
Hugo Sanchez was more than just a good striker. He was a trendsetter. In an era when few Mexican players thrived in Europe, Sanchez didn't just fit in, he ruled. 5 straight La Liga titles, 5 Pichichi trophies, and those unforgettable acrobatic goals, that combination of productivity and spectacle made him a global icon. It set a bar that very few have matched, and his impact still shapes how Mexican forwards dream about Europe. That's why many see him as the standard bearer. dominance, timing, and that flair that made defenders panic. That's the case in a nutshell.
That's Hugo Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Playing for
Let's go.
Mexico. Hugo Sanchez proudly represents Mexico on the international stage. He competed in 3 FIFA World Cups and inspired generations of young Mexican footballers. Kevin, read the part where it says, although his club career.
Although his club career reached incredible heights, Hugo Sanchez's time with the Mexican national team was more complicated. He played in 3 World Cups, 1978, 1986, and 1994, but Mexico never quite built a system around him that matched his club role. Still, he carried himself as a professional and inspired younger players to think bigger, to aim for Europe, to train smarter. His national team goal tally may not jump off the page, but his influence absolutely does. He internationalized Mexican ambition. That's the nuance. The club legend, whose national team legacy is about inspiration and pathways as much as it is about matches and minutes. That impact echoes.
Translate that into Spanish.
Aunque su carrera a nivel de clubes alcanzó alturas increíbles, la etapa de Hugo Sánchez con la selección mexicana fue más compleja. Disputó 3 Copas del Mundo, 1978, 1986 y 1994, pero México nunca construyó un sistema a su medida como en su club. Aún así se comportó con profesionalismo y sembró en muchos jóvenes la idea de apuntar a Europa y prepararse mejor. Su cifra de goles con la selección quizá no impresione tanto, pero su influencia es enorme. Internacionalizó la ambición del fútbol mexicano. Ahí está el matiz. Leyenda de clubes, cuyo legado en el Tri tiene que ver tanto con inspiración y camino como con partidos y minutos. Ese impacto sigue resonando.
Hugo Sanchez. Even after retirement, Hugo Sanchez continued giving back to football. He coached professional clubs and the Mexican national team and later became one of football's most respected television analysts. Today, young Mexican footballers dream of following the path that Hugo Sanchez created. Go ahead and read your part, Kevin, where it says, while some modern observers
point to newer stars, Sanchez's European dominance, especially the 5 Pichichi trophies and the starring role at Real Madrid, remains unmatched by any Mexican player. His success wasn't in one good season. It was a sustained dominance at a global powerhouse, plus a style that made the world watch. That's why many historians and fans still place him at number 1, even decades later. The longevity, the difficulty of what he did in Spain, and the cultural imprint together make a very strong case.
Translate that into Spanish.
Aunque algunos observadores modernos señalan a estrellas más recientes el dominio de Sánchez en Europa, sobre todo los 5 trofeos Pichichi y su papel protagónico en el Real Madrid, sigue sin tener comparación entre los futbolistas mexicanos. Su éxito no fue una racha, fue un dominio sostenido en un gigante mundial, sumado a un estilo que hacía voltear cabezas en todo el planeta. Por eso muchos historiadores y aficionados aún lo colocan en el número 1, incluso décadas después. La longevidad, la dificultad de lo que logró en España y la huella cultural forman un argumento muy sólido. Ese dominio sostenido, ese reto superado y esa marca profunda lo mantiene en la cima para muchos.
Hugo Sanchez! And in closing, what impressed me most wasn't just the championships, it was the courage. At a time when very few Mexican footballers became superstars in Europe, Hugo Sanchez proved that talent from Mexico could compete with and defeat the very best in the world. His legacy continues to inspire football players across North America and around the globe. Translate all that into Spanish.
Para cerrar, lo que más me impresionó no fueron solo los campeonatos, sino el coraje, en una época en la que muy pocos futbolistas mexicanos se convertían en estrellas en Europa Hugo Sánchez demostró que el talento de México podía competir y vencer a los mejores del mundo. Su legado sigue inspirando a jugadores en toda Norteamérica y en todo el mundo. Billetarro, sí, coraje y excelencia. Ese es el legado, hoy y siempre.
Hugo Sanchez! And in closing, what impressed me the most was Hugo Sanchez. If you enjoyed today's episode about Mexico's greatest football legend, Hugo Sanchez, please help our channel to continue to grow. Like this video, leave your comments below, complete our audience survey, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss another episode. What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I want to thank Kevin Samuels AI from ChatGTP 5.5 for joining us today. And I want to thank all of you from Mexico and around the world for watching. Until next time, this is Billy Boy, Kevin Samuels, and Hugo Sanchez. What's up?
Sanchez.
What's up?
Si te gustó este episodio, suscríbete, dale like, deja tu comentario y activa la campanita.
I love it. Kevin, what was the best thing that you liked on today's show?
Honestly, I loved how you kept that high energy rolling from start to finish. That rhythm between the what's up and the Hugo Sanchez call and response gave it a great pulse. It felt alive like a stadium. That kind of energy is what really grabs people. That was gold.
And that's why Mexico has the best footballer in the entire world. What's up? What's up?
En el mundo, what's up?
All right, Kevin, let's give it a final what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Billy Boy?